To learn how to use the various learning objects here on our island in Second Life, there are a series of tutorials that have been created for you, and I want to just run through how to get started using the tutorials with you. I'm going to just move our camera around and you'll be able to see the various stations for you to work at. The things you see here in blue are things that you can work at individually. The things you see with the red square around them are things that you could work in groups. You could also work with those individually as well. This green area is your starting location, and so what you're going to do in order to do any of these exercises is to receive what's referred to as a HUD. That's what we'll be using to complete these orientations. And to do that, you simply click on this information point right here. As soon as you do that, you're going to see this information box that's offering you the HUD. Simply click on Keep. As soon as you do that and click OK, you then have to go to your inventory, which means you're going to click on this briefcase icon right here. You're going to open your inventory. You're going to scroll down to a folder that says Objects, and you're going to see something that says UCF HUD. At that point, right-click on it, choose Where, and then you could go ahead and close your sidebar. That's going to open up this HUD that's over here on the left-hand side of the screen. That will then contain all the information that you need to go through these orientations. The first thing you should do, as it says right here, is to press the Home button. And when you do that, you'll see this menu pops up that has various orientation exercises to do. Obviously, the first one you should do most likely is the HUD tutorial. And then what I would recommend is going through these one after the other in the order that they appear here. You certainly can do them in any order you want after you've done the tutorial, but I certainly would recommend going 1 through 6. The menu option number 2, number 3, and number 4 do not correspond to any actual station where you'll be doing anything here in the orientation area. So you could do those anywhere. You could fly around the island and find a nice place to work on those, or you could do them here. Then after you've done those, the exercise 5 and 6 are done here in the orientation area. I'm just going to walk over real quickly to where these other orientations are. Again, recall the ones that are outlined in red can be done in groups. What you see right here is the accounting equation, and what you see right here is the T account. To begin using any of these exercises that are outlined in red, you simply follow the green arrow. This sign will explain what to do, but you basically click here where it says Start, and you'll notice some text right here asking you to wait. It'll say your name and the fact that you're registered to do this exercise. Remember, you could do this individually or in groups. After a short period of time goes by, you'll see the HUD begin to interact with you. A video will pop up that goes over how to use this exercise, and you could begin working through the exercise. I'm going to go ahead and close out, but again, that's how you start any of these exercises. You simply walk over to the starting point, click the start, wait a few seconds. Basically, it's waiting to see if there's anyone else that wants to join the exercise. As soon as a few seconds goes by, you'll notice that the exercise starts, and a video for that exercise will be available for your viewing. And that's basically how you use this orientation area for learning how to use the objects we'll be using on really engaging accounting during the semester. Finally, to remove the HUD whenever you're done with the orientations, you simply right-click on it and choose Detach. The HUD will always be available in your inventory. Again, right here, UCF HUD, so that you can work on these orientation exercises whenever you wish.